Well, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is the Democratic governor of a traditionally red state. He's known as a moderate, and he's got some thoughts about how Democrats can win public office in a political era that's been dominated by President Donald Trump. Beshear didn't tell me he was definitely going to run for president 3 years from now when Trump's term is up, but he did tell me the party should nominate a state chief executive when the time comes.
In 28, we need a Democratic governor as the head of that ticket, and we've got a lot of great Democratic governors, and my job this next year is to create even more great Democratic governors, and that's not because someone is moderate, liberal, or conservative. It's because they're pragmatic. You know, governors have to get results.
Beshear is the incoming chairman of the Democratic Governors Association and will be helping candidates, including Attorney General Aaron Ford, right here in Nevada. Beshear, now in his second term, says the key for Democrats in the coming election is to focus on problems people are struggling with and not the latest political battle. He told me that's why Democratic candidates did well in elections in New York City, New Jersey, and Virginia earlier this month.
Well, I think the reason that all three of those individuals won and that Donald Trump won in 2024 was a stronger focus on people's everyday life. Right now, people are worried about the next prescription for their child and whether or not they're going to be able to afford it. They're worried about the price of car insurance and how quickly it's going up.
Those everyday concerns, which may not always make headlines, still motivate voters. In an October poll conducted by Noble Predictive Insights of Nevada registered voters, fully 74% of voters cited economic concerns, including housing, health care, and the cost of essential goods, as issues they wanted Nevada candidates for governor to discuss. Beshear also says candidates need to follow through on their promises if they want to be successful.
I think you both have to spend the majority of your time talking about it, but you also have to spend the majority of your time working on it. It's that idea of messaging. Well, listen, messaging is important, but your actions are equally, if not more important. And when you win, you have to deliver results.
Now, Beshear is just one Democratic governor who's considering a bid for the White House in 2028. California Governor Gavin Newsom, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer have also been mentioned as contenders.
And Steve, by the way, this isn't the first time Governor Beshear has been mentioned for national office, is it?
No, Tricia, you're right. In fact, he was one of the people on former Vice President Kamala Harris's shortlist to run for vice president in 2024 before she ultimately chose Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, another potential presidential candidate. Now, if you have questions about elections or government or politics, send me an email and I'll do my best to get an answer for you. My address is right up there on your screen, steve.sebelius@ktnv.com.